Jay, and clearly I'm on a recording, it was called Marathon, and we're ending it off with The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 3. The last 2 episodes have been a consistent banger with opening and expanding the world besides the video game. Obviously, with the first video game us being so restricted to one area, we're finding out how more information and more, I guess, more updates about how the, you know, the runners and stalkers and the clickers work, and how there is this hive mind mentality to where if they touch something, the, you know, the vines of this fungus would touch others and alert where they are from like within a mile radius, which wasn't in the games. And I'm happy that they're expanding and making it seem more alive and more, you know, realistic in this sense. Plus with seeing, you know, well, this has been happening from across the world in different countries about how this virus spread, and well, this fungus virus spread and how it was able to take over the host. We see that it was by the yeast, and obviously I didn't know in the first episode what diet Joel was talking about until I realized that it means that they can't eat anything with like bread or whatever, or something like that, or anything with yeast maybe. But due to, you know, Sarah not eating the cookies and him not eating and not buying the cake and stuff like that, they literally dodged getting infected. And those crucial things is so realistic and so wild, because that's something that, you know, we eat, some of us eat without even knowing, and that causing a virus and conveniently them avoiding it within that time frame, which is so crazy. But also just seeing how everybody reacted, like we're getting kind of flashbacks and then the current time. And I think this episode we're getting to see Billy, I believe. Obviously he's the mechanic, or the one that we use in the truck where we like shoot down, going down the street. And I think we found that his lover, you know, any spoilers at this point. I mean, obviously if you haven't watched the game or whatever the case may be, or played the game, you would know what that is. But I think we want to get more information about what happens to him before we meet them, or see them. We want to see them before, you know, Joel and Ellie maybe meet him. And yeah, so anyways, let's dive in. Oh yeah, that cut's looking horrible. I'm about seeing like rip some cloth off and bandage that shit. No, I guess not.
Did you go along with this plan? You needed a truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
True. That's what.
How much longer?
5-hour hike.
We can manage that.
My shin splits, girl. That's something different.
Scar on your head. What? Is it something lame? Like you fell down the stairs or something?
I didn't fall down any stairs.
Okay, so what then?
No, I missed 2. It happens more often than you think.
Because you suck at shooting, or like in general?
I think he sucks right now.
In general.
Because he was missing them guns. They're so dramatic. They could have went around that damn tree.
There's this one character named Melina who takes off her mask and she has monster teeth, and then she swallows you whole and barfs out your bones.
Yeah, that's my favorite character, actually. So you've been leaving?
Anything bad in here?
Leaving shit here?
Ah.
Again? Yo, he's out of pocket. Oh. Ma'am, how deep is that? Because why are you not using your flashlight? Oh, there it is. Smart. In case you gotta run back up that bitch. Shit. We trying to get some supplies. Don't go close to that, man. We getting that close up on it. Look at it growing out the body, like. Okay, I thought she was gonna do the eyeball. I was gonna pass out. Stab in the head. Shiv! We got a shiv to the head. Or a knife to the head. Daddy Joel's.
Picked over my ass.
Makes it mostly useless.
Oh, you're just gonna leave it there?
No.
Then that's even more sad knowing the fate. I'm sorry.
You flying one of those?
Damn.
A few times, sure.
So lucky.
Didn't feel like it at the time.
Yo, yeah.
Get shoved into.
I mean, no one's infected with the cordyceps. Everybody's fine, eating in restaurants and flying in planes and...
Ingredient like flour or sugar.
Oh, well, he knows.
There were certain brands of food that were sold everywhere, all across the country, across the world. Bread, evening, they got worse.
But it depends. I don't eat breakfast all the time, but
I
bread,
started biting.
I'll fuck some bread up.
I want you to. Serious, Ellie.
Can it hurt me?
No.
Well, but heads, damn. Low-key, go do that clothes and see what outfits we can get. To be honest.
Through the countryside, evacuated the small towns. Told you were going to a QZ, and you were. If there was room.
That's insane.
I killed him.
To that one
I
time.
just leave him be.
Dead people can't be infected.
Yeah. Oh shit, we getting tea? What? Oh, I know I'm about to eat. Is that who I think it is? That is. It definitely is. Strapped and ready.
Not today, you New World Order jackboot fucks.
Yeah, it is. They took them and just. God damn. Yeah. Perfect. You was out here rating it up. God damn. His booby traps and plants. Escape plans. Damn.
Keep coming.
Okay. Oh, is that the booby trap I think it is? Yeah, tripwire. Them shits. Especially at the bottom feet too. Wonder where Frank is. Frank is it, please? When is he coming? Maybe.
No. Why did you take that long to answer?
I don't know. I thought about lying for some reason, but
Kind of nervous.
how'd you get that?
Oh, he was able to obtain one?
It feels long.
I'm letting you go, so go.
All right. Look, first, my name's Frank.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
Here's
Frank.
the thing, Frank. Go up here looking for a free lunch. And this is not an Arby's.
Well, Arby's didn't have free lunch. It was a restaurant.
Not Arby's.
Although, can I have 5 more minutes?
Sure. Sure!
Thank you.
This is how I am. God damn, you don't dust, Billy? Oh. Damn, he true. He not waiting.
No, you do.
What type?
There is more.
Not if I can.
You can't?
I want to.
Shit, I
Believe
would.
me, but it's my favorite.
Oh, we about to get some Beethoven teas.
Things in stride. Sounds like
Lord.
all that.
He calling you out.
I'll leave.
Calling you out. Take the bait. Damn, it's a fly in here? You ain't shut that door? Y'all know me. I'm the biggest fly auntie on the planet. Them mosquitoes. My biggest arch nemesis, I swear. And that was the biggest fucking fly I've seen in my life.
And time washes clean. Love's told me, but
Look
I
at
don't
him.
know what it means. 'Cause
Yes! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Go take a shower, Bill.
Oh! They eating good. They're eating good. Cheesing too. Is he running? Did I hear him jog? I'm already getting emo. Oh!
Not even great ones.
Yo! They're so good.
If I do this.
They put their life into this episode, and I love it.
Bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the
Oh.
government are all Nazis.
the government are all Nazis!
Well, yeah, now, but not then.
We're gonna make friends. And we will invite them to visit.
Oh.
This really is just...
He did meet some people here? Bill. Joe! Okay.
Same way.
Oh, you're a paranoid schizophrenic too? Tess, I want to show you something.
Actually, I've been
Oh.
wanting to see it.
Not inside.
Thank you. Yes.
Frank,
Yo, Bill
Frank!
did breaks. Damn.
Brought strangers into our situation. I wouldn't be happy either. But of all the people he could have found on the radio, we're actually decent people just trying to get by.
How far did
Machine
you
parts.
travel?
We can't help each other and get that gun out of my face.
Oh. Don't play with baby Joel, like. They're gonna
There'll be
come.
raiders.
Yeah.
They'll beat that fence and your tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
This going on, but Bill. He's very. Damn, cars? Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna assume that's either pollen or all these spores.
Make it.
what?
The 11. Oh. They're so precious. It makes me sick. Oh shit. Oh. He probably shooting at him. Yeah, they just ruining this shit. Yeah, get down. Oh! No!
We gotta get you inside.
Yeah, get.
Frank!
I'm right here.
Frank!
I'm right here.
Leave the gas on!
right.
Leave the gas on.
Yeah.
The fence will kill the rest of them.
You're here.
No.
No.
Y'all distract him. Yeah, keep talking to him. Frank said, we're gonna get to dissect and trust. You will be dealt with. How many years has it been since then?
Okay.
10. Wow, look at that. See, this is what the fuck they do. They bring these people in knowing. And what the fuck they're doing. It's killing me.
Did you take your pills?
Oh, no.
Oh, how was he able to obtain those? Maybe from Joel and them.
Gee,
One orange and one whitey.
a little whitey. Big.
Oh, he got a Bill painting over there.
Yeah.
God. Here I go. Here we go. Here we go.
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted.
God damn it. You get blue.
No.
I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
Your last day.
Oh.
No. Why am I acting like I don't know this game? Like I don't know. Like
I'm not gonna give you every day was a. I've had bad days with you too, but I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. I will drink it. Then you will take me by my hand, bring me to our bed.
I can't.
Then love me the way I want you to.
I think I played the game like 2 or 3 years ago, so bro. This fucking music is so annoying. I'll have the first drink, bro.
Were there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse.
Here we go, man. Let me prepare myself for this. That score sounds like the one that's one of my favorite scores from this game. They're using it. That's not even the one I wanted to hear for the first time. They're so sick.
Stay there.
It's so insane to me. Like, I expect the shit to happen and it still fucks me up. But I did say tragic love story. You probably...
To whomever, but probably Joel. I figured I fell under whomever. Okay. If you find this, please do not come into the bedroom. We left the window open so the house wouldn't smell. It would probably be a sight. I never liked you. But still, it's like we're friends. Almost. And I respect you. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do. And God help any motherfuckers who stand in our way.
I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. It hasn't changed, so.
Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess. Ever.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves.
Yeah, I remember that
Rule 2,
line.
you don't tell anyone about your... They see that bite mark, they won't think it through, they'll just shoot you.
I remember that line.
Rule 3,
Yes.
repeat it.
How do you say it goes?
What you say goes. This guy was a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Why was the music on? Dude.
No.
Look at all the stuff that's gonna go to waste.
Needs another hour.
They have hot water. I'm taking a shower. And then you're showering. Seriously.
She said he funky. I mean, he lives for 20 extra years without dealing with any other zombies. Yeah, put that in your bag. Don't tell nobody. Because you already know what that's gonna do. Oh,
Start the car.
please.
Spaceship.
Oh,
It's like a piece of shit Chevy S10, but...
anything.
Don't pin to their bodies, Lord. That was an episode. That was an episode. And the thing is coming in to it with game knowledge, I knew that Frank was going to die. I didn't know Bill was going to die at all. That's why, like, I was getting emotional when, in the beginning, earlier on, because I already knew the fate of Frank, and that, you know, he hangs himself, and I think he leaves Bill and a letter, and I think Bill was mad at the situation. But this way is more emotional because even when Joel and Ellie met him in the games, you know, he was like back to his old self before, you know, meeting Frank, and how he just didn't really care. He was pretty much the same, snarky, sarcastic, and I think his place got bombarded by like zombies or whatever, and they had to clear out anyways. And it was that good scene in the game. We had to push the car, and Ellie had to push the car while, like, this would have been when she learned how to technically drive. She would have had to keep pushing the gas while they would push the car. But this was more emotional because it really shows how Frank changed Bill. You know, Bill went from the person who didn't want to talk to anybody, who didn't like anybody, who moves was to kill or be killed, and to end up falling in love with the person that he was going to think of killing or telling to walk away and not come back over here, and to realize that it's better to go with him than to lose him. It's so impactful. And I think one thing that this show has done so well is get you to care about people who you know is going to die. And the thing is, if I'm acting this way now, I only can imagine how I'm going to act during season 2. Not going to say spoilers if you haven't played the game, so I'm not going to say any spoilers. But, like, Tess, I feel like with Tess, even though I knew Tess was going to die, I didn't have that much of a connection with her. In a sense, even though it's been like, technically it was like an episode and a half, and even then you only got to see her for like maybe 30-40 minute time. So I really didn't get a genuine connection with her. But with Sarah, it was the scene between her and Joel at the end that really got me. Like, because in the games, Tess goes out like a G. Like, she was shooting actually, I think, other Fireflies or other people, or maybe Raiders. I think it was Fireflies. So this one was a different change. So far they changed 2 deaths, which is Tess and also Bill, and Frank, well, and in a sense, but those, like, I just cannot believe it. Like, they expand more, and it hits harder. It hits harder. It really does. And I didn't expect to cry basically towards the point where it became current day, but to see them live their last day together, which is so beautiful, and it got me. Bravo, like, this episode was amazing. I know people might complain about the changes of, like, how the death was, and, like, not getting Ellie and Bill, like, interactions, which was funny in the games, but it wouldn't have made no sense if this is what happened to them, you know, in the games, of him falling in love with Frank, to then continue on life. But I think Frank took his life, so he was, like, suffering alone. But I love this episode. It was emotional. I'm going to need some time to edit this for my mental health because, bro, I went through like 3 to 4 tissues. I was about to be sponsored by Primos in a minute. Like, I really can't even say anything because there's just so much stuff. That episode just perfectly recorded, perfectly, like, filtered. Like, the way that the songs, the scores was so there to encapsulate the mood. Like, I think I broke down even more when I heard my favorite score of the whole game. I remember having that score on my iPhone 4, and it was during, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. We didn't even get to the scene in the show where it would essentially show, but it was the time where Ellie and Joel got closer and closer to where they needed to be, and she saw giraffes, and she was like, Oh, and they watched the giraffes walk away, and they played it, but they played a different version. So I'm gonna do the Last of Us. Am I actually gonna show y'all this? Yes. The score.
Where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
Come on.
You hear it? And she got on like a red shirt. Like how? You hear it?
Wow. Look at those things.
That score, it really fucked me up. Like I was waiting for that scene to see it, but to hear it play during this emotional ass scene, it really got me. And I just feel like the world building was even more intensified to show how once the virus really started to spread, they weren't going to save everybody since there's so many people, obviously, and they started to kill people. And their mindset is, the more we kill, the more we prevent for anybody else becoming infected, which is a kind of a dumb mindset, but I guess. But to see how the world was reacting during that time, and plus more information and more insight about how Billy was able to get Bill, I'm gonna give you justice, Bill. I've called Bill Billy 88 times, but to see how Bill was able to obtain like gas, water, how he was growing crops, because you really couldn't see that based on how he was, like how it was in the games, and to see how he was so smart, all these guns, the snarkiness, like, and then to see how him and Tess and Joel all were back then, that was just, I just cannot believe we're seeing so much, and it's going to hit harder when those future scenes that's going to come in later on is going to hit. And once again, now this is the turning point for Joel and Ellie's relationship, because now he's taking full responsibility and he realizes what she is meant to do, which is obviously go to the goal of getting the vaccine. And this was definitely a line from the games, I remember, in some degree. And like I remember that specifically, but now he's taking that responsibility, which means we're getting closer and closer to that father and daughter bond, which I adore from them so much. And now we're going to see his brother Tommy, which is when shit is going to get intense. Now I feel like maybe next week they're going to maybe show how Tommy was during the 20 years before we get to everything, because he has like a wife and everything. So maybe we'll see how Tommy's doing before we get to him. But I know that Ellie's going to be swimming across and helping Joel, or Joel's going to be swimming across and helping, and then turning off the electric and something like that. And then we're going to get to that episode, or that scene where Ellie gets on her own for a while, and that's really going to be an intense episode. If you know, you know. Machete tease, I'm wondering if they want to keep it that way. And I haven't seen the casting for the guy who's supposed to be getting the hatchet, so I'm going to be very shocked to see how everything goes. I think this point forward is where we get to the very spicy point, and I'm excited. Hopefully, I think now we're at a point where there's no more deaths that should be getting me this teared up, unless they're going to spice something up. But I really can't even speak. Like, the thing is, at least we know, like, at least Joel know, like, what technically happened to cause the pandemic to happen in the first place, because we were introduced to it in the last episode, and they told, you know, Ellie now has a Glock. I'm sorry, it's not a Glock, but a gun. So we'll see how that is. Honestly, I would have took everything from Billy's home, honestly, but I know that you can't carry everything. But I would have carried a gun that put on my back, would have had a gun, both packs, like, you don't know. Took the sulfur, make bombs. But that means that at some point, since he's not here now, in the games he was still alive, but here, that means that raiders may come by and start stealing stuff. And just this last scene panning to them, like the window being open. Damn. It was amazing episode. I'm going to go ahead and download the score to this to my phone. Now since I have a new phone, I'm not using iPhone for it. But yes, anyway, that was my season 1, episode 3 reaction, The Last of Us. It was emotional, intense, and honestly, like, I cannot believe that for me, who barely cared about Billy. I did care about Billy's story and Frank's story in the games. I did care. But, like, to make it so intense that I cried from the minute he said, before the minute where he was, like, basically, like, you already saw him in a wheelchair, because I knew the fate we were going to now, to the end of the episode, it fucking kicked me in the stomach of how emotional this was. Amazing acting from the actor who plays Bill and also Frank. The chemistry was amazing. Like, just to see young Joel and then how they were, and that even though, you know, Bill acted a certain way, he still considered Joel a friend. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I want to leave. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more The Last of Us reactions. Patreon will link below to full, you know, Teen Wolf, The Last of Us, Buffy, Angel, Sailor Moon reactions. Twitter and Discord will be linked. So talk to me about this episode. See whenever I upload. Until next time, make sure to be safe. Peace.